Identity gap, the real source of stress and low energy, and what to do about it, with me, Dr. Heather Clark. Stress feels like an unavoidable part of life and goes hand in hand with low energy and feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. To me, most stress isn't caused by life events or circumstances. It's caused by not addressing the root problem. The root problem of stress, low energy, and feeling disconnected is actually the identity gap. When you come into the world, you are wired a particular way. This is who you are. And when you're very young, you develop an identity or a way of being for safety and belonging. The identity is a changeable mask made up of perceptions, choices, beliefs, attitudes, and actions. The identity gap is the gap between who you really are and how you're being. All of the stress and tension in life is in the gap between these two. As your identity gap increases, so does your stress. We all have the same capacity to channel vital force energy, which runs everything, including your life, your body, and your business or career. As your identity gap gets bigger, your ability to channel vital force energy decreases. Notice the stress gauge on the left and the energy gauge on the right as your identity gap increases. Until your identity gap is so big, you have lots of stress and low energy. A big identity gap, like someone designed to be a spiritual teacher working as an accountant. Now, you can still channel vital force energy, but not as much. It's a lot like trying to drink a milkshake through a coffee stirrer. You may be wondering, how do I close my identity gap? Well, it's simple. Be unapologetically you, trust yourself, and leverage your resistance into results. But simple is not always easy. It's hard to really know yourself, especially at soul level. Your identity will resist closing this gap. It's trying to keep you safe, and it does not care that safe looks like stuck. It throws up all different types of resistance, but most especially fear, doubt, and confusion. Makes it pretty hard to take new action, and that's mostly because of upstream problems. Upstream problems stem from past choices, which become patterns, leading to beliefs, creating attitudes of thoughts and emotions, which underlie our actions, which creates the results we get. Most people try to change actions and attitudes in order to get new results, but that is the hard way. What you want is to clear limiting patterns and beliefs because that's a faster and easier way to get new results. This is important because the results you get reinforce the patterns and other elements of your identity. If you aren't getting the results you want, you've likely got upstream problems creating your identity gap. Upstream problems, including energetic blocks, limiting beliefs, and resistance, prevent closing your identity gap. Remove energetic blocks, clear limiting beliefs, and leverage your resistance into results so you can close your identity gap for less stress and more energy in your life, your body, and your business. Get the results you want. Close your identity gap. Find out how fast, easy, and painless this can be at vibrantagain.com.